Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pete from foryourvitahype.com. Today I am taking a look at the game Tales from Space Mutant Blobs Attack. The review of this is up on the website at foryourvitahype.com. It was reviewed by Camus. I, by and large, agree with everything that he said about it, though. But I realized that we didn't have any video, so I made a video. And here it is. This is a level from about halfway through the game. I am a bit rusty. I finished this game several weeks ago, and I haven't played it since. So this is my first time playing in a while, and there will be a couple points where I get stuck, which I hope is not as frustrating to watch as I think that it might be. But anyway, as you can see, it is a 2D platformer. It has some puzzle type sections. Like right there is a bit of Katamari Damacy. You have to eat a lot of things to grow your blob to move on to the next sections. Right here, you have this sort of magnetic thing where the left trigger sticks you to metal, the right trigger pushes you away from it. So you can use that to sort of fly around. So you have to use that from time to time to get through tricky parts. That's one of the things about this game is that, you know, it's a 2D platformer, and, you know, and this part's like Katamari, like I said before. But there's a lot of different conventions that are being used. And this level, I didn't really think about it in advance, but this level shows quite a few of them. I'm already big enough to go through the thing, but I have OCD, and I knew that one thing was back there, so I had to go get it. So there's some wall jumping that you can do as well. As you see here, I end up giving up on getting that top one. I use the magnetic thing to stick there. So here, at first I'm thinking that I need to use the magnetic thing to get through there, but then I remember that I have to wall jump, and I get squished. Let's see if I have better luck this time. Oh my god. You can do it, Pete Dodd of yesterday, or whenever I recorded this. Look at that! Second try. So I keep on rolling. And killed myself there. As you see, there's a bit of a sort of power stomp move. So I can just move on there, but I have a feeling that there's some sort of secret down here, so I do this. And I get killed again. And I try again, and I did it. And I got whatever was down there. I didn't even see what it was. And then I fell down again, because I'm terrible. And then I go up again. So anyway, the game's really fun. The game's $8. Well, in the U.S. store, at least. I don't know how much it costs elsewhere, but it was the cheapest game at the Vita launch, and it was one of my favorites. So as you see here, there's some touchscreen stuff, and here's a little puzzle to not singe your blob with lasers. You have to be really careful pushing it up, because there is physics. If I flipped it up quickly and then stopped the platform, the blob would fly off the top. There's a little friend I can save over to the left, but I didn't even bother going for him. I just decided to keep on moving through the level. So as you can see, it's kind of varied, you know? I mean, that was a neat little puzzle. I mean, I'd done it before, so I was able to figure it out relatively quickly, but the first time I got there, you know, I had to stare at it for 30 seconds or so. And now, you know, there's these parts that are sort of 0G, and you have to fly your blob around. This, I believe, is a bug, because I got sucked into this black hole, and the black holes are supposed to kill you, and it doesn't kill me. And the reason I know the black holes are supposed to kill you is because, if I remember correctly, coming up, I'm going to die in the same black hole like 15 times in a row. But luckily there is, after I figured out that it's a bug, there is a way of just killing yourself, and I figured it out. I think it's hitting select. And you just start over again and hope that the bug doesn't happen again. So the flying around stuff is neat as well. You know, it's cool, like, I mean, how many different types of gameplay have we already seen just in this one level, how it sort of seamlessly goes from one to the other. I also, personally, and this is subjective, of course, there's a little black hole, and this one kills me. But I personally love the art style. I think the art style is very cool. I understand it's not for everybody, and that is subjective, and some people will probably would look at this and just dismiss the game and say, I don't want to play a game that looks like that. And that's fine if you so choose, but I am not one of those people. I look at this and go, you know what, even if this game sucked, I would probably find some enjoyment just out of the way that it looks, because it reminds me of cartoons that I watched when I was a kid. I really love that style. So I finally made it past that black hole. Now I'm sort of flying around. You see the roof is dropping and the floor is dropping, so I have to make it through this thing. This sort of timer. This reminds me a bit of like Mario Brothers or something, like not the old Mario Brothers games, but newer Mario Brothers games have these sort of sections where it's like the screen's moving and you have to make your way through the little maze before you get smushed. And then I get down here, and that thing just took away my ability to fly, and I have to get fat enough to get in there, and I do it! Awesome! And that is level complete. Thumbs up from that dude. So then, after you finish the level, you can connect and post your scores online. There's time trials for all the levels as well as leaderboards for scores and stuff. I think there's time trials. You know what? I actually may have just made that up. Like I said, it's been a while since I played it. I know Rayman Origins has time trials. I may be confusing the two. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. It's pretty long. It's worth every bit of the $8 it costs on the US store. So I guess that's it. Video is over because the screen is black. So why don't you guys go to foryourvitahype.com and take a look at a whole slew of Vita stuff. That would be awesome.